Hi everyone, welcome. I think my co-host is going to be a little bit late today, so he should roll in eventually. No music, just because finding royalty-free stuff is a bit of a pain, and I've got enough windows open right now, so we are going to start today off with the Home Run Derby, which will then go into the All-Star matchups. We got a whole bunch of quick sims, and my prime time isn't fitting on here. Let me adjust that. There we go. Now we can see everything. And then we got a couple prime times in the day with one broadcast game tossed into the middle. So with that, it is 6 p.m. I like to get my streaming done ASAP. So, we're going to start this up. Welcome, everyone. Week 3. All-Star Day. This is pre-recorded by Shoeboy. We're going to put this at 2 times speed because it says... I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's 36 minutes, so hopefully we can get this under about 18-ish or something. If the audio is bugging you guys, let me know. I can turn it down because it's going to be sped up. Instead, you just get to listen to my voice. So we started off. Here's your 8 batters for this evening. So we have a look here as they all line up. Interesting face gens that were chosen for everyone. Why DiStefano Jr. isn't just Vladdy is beyond me, but we're going to start us off with a home run. So DiStefano Jr. gets on the board early. Looking for a second here. There you go. Both have been over 400 feet. Looks like we're playing in the Field of Dreams. Is that right? That one's cranked, but I guess it was foul. So there's your third one. Wow, 452. That's pretty deep. I think he's got the 30-second bonus now. If I'm reading that right. So there's 5 actually. Swing and miss during a home run derby. Hate to see it. There's a 409. 4 something. That went way too quick for me to even read. Off the scoreboard. We're at 8. And then I think he'll be in a bonus time. Nope. No, I don't think he got the bonus time, did he? Not sure, but 9 is the mark to beat for Naz Hamed. And his first one is 428 feet, almost clearing the cornfield. Here's the second one it's going to look like. Yes, 432. Alright, so when the 30-second bonus star lights up, I think that means that they've qualified, and he has. So there's 3. 458. There's another one that was cranked. We're at 9.5. 9.6. Does this one have enough time to carry? It does. 9.7. DiStefano sweating just a bit, as that one ends short. That one's got some speed on it and will clear. 1 more to go to tie it. That's going to do it. 1 more to beat it. And I think Hamed is going to advance with time to spare as DiStefano is eliminated. We got Janis Krustis stepping up against Jackie Daytona. Ooh, that one is just short. Krustis, a little, I guess, height-wise in comparison to the last 2 batters, but it doesn't matter. It's about the power. Still looking for his second home run. Both home runs over that bonus mark, so that's going to help him out as he's at 3. This is going to be 4. That's 5. Oh, I guess I should announce the stream, eh? That probably helps. Da-da-da. Well, it doesn't help that I posted the moderator link either. Oh my god. Okay. No, that doesn't work either. God damn it. Alright, someone else post it for me. It's not working for me, and when I've got so many windows open, it's making my keyboard lag for some reason, like I can't type. So if someone else could post that, that'd be great. Appreciate it. Krustis is up 11-4 here, as that's going to end up short. 431 is he's trying to get that bonus time, but he's hitting home runs, but they're just not getting the distance. But there's 458, and I think he did just squeak in that bonus time, so he's got a chance to catch him. 8 now. It just was the stream. I forgot to post it on the server, so this one's got some distance. We're in a bonus time now. Daytona has got to get 2 home runs to catch Krustis. There's been 2 short. Ooh, that's going to hurt. He's got to get this next one out and hope they can get a pitch, but that falling short is not going to be enough. Is that insult injuries? He's able to get the 10th, but it's just not enough as Krustis moves on, the 5th seed. Klaus Burning Cannon, a husky boy here, stepping up. That is gone. His first home run. There's his third. Is he still looking for his bonus time? 1 minute left. 453, and that's going to get it. 5, as he's been going deep center quite a bit. And there's one going to the right. 413. Guess that one didn't have enough because it sped it up. This is maybe going to be 8. Yes, as it goes over the scoreboard. There's 9. So we head towards bonus time. Is this going to be 10? 11 is the most we've seen so far. So will KBK will he break 11? Is he going to get there? Yes, 11. Can he set a new high for the little tournament? Yes, he will. As 12 is going to be the lead here. It's 13. As Haywood Dinkle has quite the hill to climb here. There's one to start us off. I don't think this one will have enough. Nope. Had a lot of hang time, but not enough distance. That one's just going to clear the fence. So 13-2 is... he can't afford a lot of mistakes here. He has to get home runs and get them fast if he wants to catch KBK. Wow, that one was a moonshot. 470. He's got the bonus time, but he's got to start getting these out of the park here. As there's 5. Not going to make it as... I think KBK has got this, as he's only at 6, and he's running out of time here. There's 7. That one's short. As I think that'll do it, as KBK is going to move on as he crushes Haywood Dinkle with 13 bombs. As Haywood just makes it to the 8 mark. So KBK moving on with an emphatic victory. Chris Jacob up next. There's your first. That's going deep center, but it's going to bounce off the wall as he's still only got one here. Looking for two. There it'll be finally as it just makes it over the top. So 2 on the board now. That one's short again as Jacob is getting to the wall, but he just can't get it over. There's his third. Oh, he's there. He just can't clear the wall as Jacob's struggling. He hasn't even gotten to the bonus time yet as there's his fourth. There's 5. Chris Jacob warning track power. I mean, that's pretty accurate for what we just saw there. So I think he got 6. So we'll see if Johnny Pluto after his... Whoa, that is the shortest hit we've seen so far. As that is not going to make it over. Pluto's still looking for his first. There it is. 396. As these two are struggling to get the ball out after the last couple rounds. There's 2. He's looking for the bonus time. Still not there. There's 3 as Pluto does get the bonus time as this is struggle bus for the home run derby here so far. He's starting to find some consistency now. There's 5. There's 6. One more to move on. Is this going to do it? No. Is that short? That looks like it might have enough. And it does. He'll move on with just a measly 7. Next round up
is a better performance for Johnny Pluto as Krustis misses the first one, and there's a homer for Krustis as he hits another one to right field. That's a home run. Just misses that one to center, one to deep right, and that's gone. Solid start as there's another homer, number 4 for him. Line drive, not quite out of here, as there's another line drive that's not going to be gone. Line drive homer there. And there's another one to right, and that's gone. 6. He's 1 off the lead, as there's 7. He's tied Johnny Pluto already. He hits a foul. He's already earned the bonus time. And there's number 8, center. Last one, as he's got bonus time. 1 to center, he misses there. Fouls that one off. Left center, and he gets that one. Last swing, center field, and he finishes with 9. Here's Hamed. He needs 10 to beat Krustis. There's number 1. Drive to center field. And that's not going to be gone. Here's one to left center. That's gone. 424. Deep to left. Not quite gone. He gets this one. Not quite gone either to left center field. He's got 3, a third of the way there. And there's a drive to right center. He might have got... No, he got over the wall. Ahmed has 4. And there's number 5. 4 more to tie as there's one drilled to right. That one's long gone. 9 home runs to 6. Ahmed has 7. He needs 2 more. He's got the bonus time too. He's going to have 8. 1 more. That one's not coming. Oh, it was not over the wall as there's his final to tie with the buzzer. He just needs 1. And that's his 1 as he wins this round and moves on to the next one.
Alright, I'm going to pause it for a second. You just appeared out of nowhere. Hello, how's it going?
I'm sorry. I was busy helping my mom. She's putting up Christmas. I know it's not quite December yet, but she wants me to help with the lights.
It's all good. I'm just in the middle of commentating, and then everyone thought there was an echo, but no, you just smashed through the window like Batman. So everyone, welcome. Derek Rogers here, my co-host for tonight, as he just makes an appearance here. Do you want me to do the next round as we move along?
You can go ahead and finish up. I didn't realize. I thought you had paused. I'm sorry.
it's all good. All right, we'll keep going here. We'll do the next round, and then I'll pause again right before we head to the finals, so we can toss a Oh my god, I'm having such a brain fart. A bid. That's probably not the right word.
So you got Bergen Cannon versus Pluto, and Pluto barely outlasted Chris Jacob. Bergen Cannon has the most out of a single round, so I give the edge to KBK over Pluto currently, but that's just how I feel about it.
We'll see how we go here. KBK is going to lead us off. That's a long foul. He's not starting off quite as hot as he did last time, as Pluto's last round sickness has infected him, as finally there's your first. As good news is he does have the 30-second bonus already by the look of it with his 2 that he has hit. But, oh, that would look like it doinked over the wall, but they didn't count it. He's only 2 on the board now. 20 seconds left.
I think he may have wasted his time. Yeah, he's giving Pluto a bit too much of a chance, as there's number 3 on the board.
That was a long number 3, but wow, only 3. He puts up 13 last round and struggles to get 4 now.
4.
Here's his last chance to pad it a bit. At least he'll get 5. So Pluto
total
has a chance here to move on with a sad output after the last round, but we'll see as Pluto is struggling to get his first. There it is, finally.
He's got a minute and a half, though. He's got a minute and a half. He just needs 4 more.
There's
4 more.
2. He's hoping to at least get the bonus to give himself some
oh, that one's
room.
launched.
But that is
That's
off
3.
the scoreboard.
Come on, just 3 more. Oh, you missed that one. Come on.
30 seconds left. He at least got the bonus. He's got to get 4 here soon. That's not going to do it.
At least 1 more. There's 4. 1 more. He tied him.
He's
he
tied
needs
it.
1 to go to the finals. No, he didn't. Oh, they did tie.
Ties in any round are broken by a 60-second swing off with no additional time added. All right.
Yeah, no, it's kind of complicated.
So we have a tie, and we're going to have a, I guess, best way to say it is a baseball shootout if you're a hockey fan. KBK barely gets that one out. He's only got 1. There's 2. 20 seconds to work with. Is this going to be 3? They seem to be hard to come by, so 3 seems like a massive lead right now. 4. As he saved the juice for the extra round, Pluto, hill to climb here. Is that going to have enough? Yes, there's 1 early. Good start. Is that 2? Yes, Pluto. Is this 3? He's hit, oh, I was going to say 3 in a row. There's 3. 20 seconds. Can you do it, Pluto? 4. Is Pluto a planet? This will decide it. It is. Pluto, by the skin of his teeth, second seed, moves on. We're going to pause it real quick. Can we please put up a bet? Who is going to win the final? Naz Hamed or Johnny Pluto? Pluto has got by the skin of his teeth here as we've run along. Hamed has been a little more on cruise control mode. Which Rockies legend will win? True enough. Anyone for the bet? I'd put it up, but just I think because I have too much windows open, my keyboard is being a little bit wonky. There we go. That is up. Pluto or Hamed? Put the money down. It's all good, Donnie. What do we got? Hamed's got the big money on him right now. 6K versus 2K. People feeling confident after Pluto has struggled, but I I don't know. Maybe we see him pull a fast one here. A little bit trickling. Are people bidding like 3 points? I could have swore I saw it at like 7,082 and it just went to like 85. Hamed with 7. Oh, Pluto coming up. We've almost got a tie here last second as people are picking Hamed, but just barely. So let's see how this goes. Pluto is going to lead us off. And leads us off with a 425 shot. This one's got some speed on it, but will end up just short. Looking for his second. That's going to get it. Is this the third? Yes. Starting to find a bit of a groove. There's 4. He's got the bonus time. There's 5. That's a bit of a short one, but he'll take it. Talk about him finding groove, and then immediately starts going one in, one out. So there's 6. Off the wall. Still at 6. There's 7. That's a far one, too. 30-second bonus time coming up. There's 8. 8's a pretty good number so far tonight, so he's got to be happy with that. Hoping to maybe get 9. Last chance here, and he's going to end up short. So 8 is the number to beat as Naz Hamed. There's his first. Looking for his second. As we've got warning track power, but that one will clear. 443. We're 8-2. 8-3, 8-4, 454. 1 minute left. He's got a lot of wiggle room here. 8-5. So Hamed doesn't need to be world breaking here, but 8-6 now. But he's making no mistake as he's just clunking these off in a row. Here's the tying one. No, short. Is this going to tie it? He's flubbed a couple of these. There's the tie. Here comes the win, potentially. He's going to bonus time, and there you are. Your number 1 seed is going to win in the end, as Naz Hamed is your home run derby champion. Not bad. 10 home runs, 10 home runs, 9 home runs. His longest of the day was 466 feet. There's a quick little recap of how we got here as Bergen Cannon came out of the gate firing 13 home runs but could not replicate it as Johnny Pluto is going to get by the skin of his teeth to the finals, and Hamed barely needed a bonus time to take this one home. Close one round 1 and 2 for Hamed as he just barely gets over both of his contenders. So there we go. That's our home run derby, everyone. I am just going to toss this.
Well, it looks like it finished out in quite the close race. Stouting finish. Hamed edges out Pluto by 1 homer. Pluto fought well. I think he finishes the runner-up last year as well for the home run derby.
Alrighty, so our first game of the day is going to be the Miners All-Stars. It looks like the Flamingos won as far as having the host park for the All-Star game. So we've changed the ballpark to the Mound. Let's just make sure here. I believe I had to turn this down because I unfortunately did not have the newest file. Where is my player size? Ball size, player size. Okay, cool. All right. Here's your Miners matchup. Let's do by position, because I think that's better. We can see our matchup here as we've got the colorful display middle lemurs here. Only one Firehawk representative with Stubby McGuire, at least for the starting lineup. Yeah, how much the ballpark's changed, bud? Where is it? Right here, ballpark, the mound, right? That's the Flamingos? So yeah, it's up to mods if you want to toss up a bet. We can. There's only going to be a total of, I believe, 5 stream games tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. You had stats for this, right? I keep forgetting that's a thing.
I think they had stuff for the minors.
Okay, so there's stats for both of them. Alrighty then. Well, let's go down the list here. So we'll start her off. This is non-all-star, but recent milestones. I believe some of these we had images for, but Geronimo Shidarmi for the Buffalo Surge just reached 250 doubles. Paulo Di Stefano Jr. just crossed the 750 RBI mark. Klaus Cannon, who we just saw, passed 600 runs. And Whole Horse for the Voyagers just passed 1,000 strikeouts. Some possible milestones this stream will be Hunter Geist for 1,000 hits. Andrew Oram of the Boise Raptors is very close to 300 doubles. Paul Di Stefano Jr. just passing all the milestones is 4 away from 250 doubles. Victor Herrera of the Buffalo Surge, 5 away from 250 doubles. Sack Lodge for the Vandals is 5 away from 600 RPIs. Justin Ripsbad is 1 win away from 125. And Matthew Paul of the Boise Raptors is 1 away from 100 saves. Miners All-Star Game. Prediction is over under 3.5 total errors if they wanted to do that. I'm not sure if that was tossed. Notable hitters. Bobby Roode leads the Miners in average slugging, OBS, runs, and RBIs. Sawyer Stern leads the Miners in stolen bases and WAR and is 5th in average. Big Barnold is 2nd in WAR and hitting almost 340. Cole Seltzer is in his first All-Star appearance as a rookie. Rocks Out with the Crocs Out leads the Miners in home runs. Dennis McLaughlin leads the Miners in triples. Hayden Andrews leads the Miners in OBP and is 2nd in batting average. Javanthony Brizzo is 3rd in batting average and OPS as well as 2nd in RBIs. Shark Puppet is 2nd in slugging, OPS, and home runs. Marco Carrillo is in his first All-Star appearance as a rookie. Notable pitchers. Evil Dictator leads the Miners in ERA by over 0.4 and is 5th in strikeouts. Aaron Beckett is 2nd in ERA and 1st in Ks versus BB, as well as WHIP. Savonle Makudowicz has the only shutout in the Miners so far and is 4th in ERA. Noah Hartman leads the Miners in wins and is yet to be awarded a loss. Jor Mungundur Ragnarok is 3rd in ERA, WHIP, and WAR. Bauer Dom Saramusi has 1.47 ERA, which would be 2nd in the Miners, but has not pitched enough innings yet. Papa Freddy is 2nd in the Miners in saves, as well as K/BB, and is 3rd in strikeouts. And Swantavius Day is the only pitcher for the East, not a kingpin or a flamingo. Day only allows a .224 average against righties, despite being a left-handed pitcher. So
I didn't mean to interrupt, but real quick, I think somebody mentioned there's a reliever starting for one of the teams.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's fine because they only pitch an inning in most cases, right?
Right.
So even if it was starters, they're going to get swapped and rotated anyways. So We should be good. Yeah. Oh, I just want to make sure. I think I turned it off. Simulate word in the background. No. Okay, perfect. All right, we'll get her started. All right, do you want to take the first 5 innings or the back 4?
Take the back 4.
Alrighty, so we start with the strikeouts. Park Factors goes down. Johnson steps up, trying to go up the middle, but that will be caught. There's 2 outs. That's right to the second baseman, and a quick 1-2-3 as Papa Freddy gets out of the inning, no problem. As Ragnarok steps in, facing Gar. Swinging strikeout for him. Wayne Shorzy. That's over the third baseman's head into the corner. That's going to be a double. Runner in scoring position, 2 outs to work with. That's going to be tossed out at first, as it's going to be up to Esquilito to get that runner home. But that's got a little too much hang time on it, as it will be caught. So no runs on the board yet. Rude starts us off as Nick Voltz is in. That's right to the third baseman. There's your first out. Stevie Steve going right up the middle. Over the center fielder's head. We got a double. Will he stretch into a triple? No. Same situation. Runner on second. 2 outs to work with. Martin Honda trying to go in the gap, but a little too much airtime, as that will be caught. 2 out. Sneaky Snake sneaks that one past, as here comes the throw, and there's going to be your first run on the board. Is All-Star Ones up 1-0. Stolen base attempt. He's going to get it. So Stubby McGuire's single could put them up 2-0, but he is going to strike out. Moving to the bottom of the second here, we're going to have Barizzo up, swinging strikeout. McGee going to left field, will be caught. That one's going to left fielder as well, will be caught. As that is going to end the inning. Dribbler to the pitcher. He gets tossed. That one's sharp down the third baseline. And then we're going to have another double, as apparently doubles are the only hits that can be found in this game so far, as Park Factors is on. That's to the first baseman, and easy out there, but the runner does move up to third. Single's going to have to put this runner home, but Croxout will fly out, as we have a bit of a pitching duel here in an all-star game. Yuppers tags in, and that's going to be out at first. Hendricks gets that one to drop down, as we have a single. He is not known for stealing. So double play ball here, and they will get it, as that's another quick inning, as the hitters are getting outclassed here by the pitching. Vernal Bloodshine steps in, and Mr. Rude bloops that one over the shortstop's head. He's on first. Bunt here, as they get... Oh, yeah. You bunt it to move the runner up, and the runner gets tossed at second. All right. Well, that's a fly out there. Snake was able to hit that last time, but can't get it done, as a runner gets stranded again, as we're into the bottom of the fourth already. That is by the second baseman. Here goes the runner. He will get in there, as he's safe. So runner scoring position, 3 outs to work with. That's got a good hold of it, as that is gone. See you later. 2-run blast. There's a way to get out front quickly when the bats aren't working quite yet. That one is hit high and caught. There's your first out, so still a chance to do some damage here for Brizzo, but he goes out swinging. Diddle McGee stares at a strikeout, so they'll take the lead, but 2 is all they're gonna get. as Stubby McGuire pops that up. Staring strikeout there. That's going to drop into the outfield as the runners move up to first and second. 2 outs to work with. Woofington steps in, strikes out. Minion comes in for Crocs out, and they're going to get tossed as unfortunately the 2 pinch hitters can't get it done. Chance for the AS2s to increase their lead here, but Eshelman will fly out. Pop fly there into right field will be caught as Hendricks steps up. And we'll keep this going as they punch one up the middle there. So single. Eddie Yar flies out into foul territory as that is caught as the teams approach the back half of the game. And it is all yours, Mr. Rogers.
Okay, Bobby Roode steps up to the plate here for AS1. Schumacher delivers, and there's ground ball to third, throw over to first, and there's one down. Here's Palmyra as he flies one to left field, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's the pitch as that's ball 4 to Sawyer Stern. He's in the game now as a pinch hitter. Dargasm in for Sneck as there's a ground ball to second over to first, and that's the end of the top of the 6th. Here's the pitch to Shorzy, and there's a base hit to center field. As Shorzy gets on base, Bonds steps to the plate, and Bonds goes down swinging. Esquilito steps up as Shorzy remains at first base. And there's ground ball 4-6-3. Double. Actually, it's a fielder's choice as there's a base hit to right. Runner going to third, and he's safe. Here's the pitch as there's a grounder to short, go the short way, and that's the end of the bottom of the 6th. Still 2-1 as Grimes is now into pitch against Stubby McGuire. Here's the pitch, grounder to second, over to first, and there's one down. And Jose 43 Sr. line drive deep center field, and there's 2 down. And here's the pitch. Line drive deep left field by Barnold, and that'll be the end of the top of the 7th. We head to the bottom half. Eshelman will lead it off against Makudowicz. Pitch, line drive to center field. Center fielder is there to make the catch. As Donnie Applegate is in for Yuppers. Applegate gets a base hit for Yuppers as Hendricks goes down swinging. Applegate leads away from first. Halverson with a base hit to left field. Runner turns at second. He'll stop there. And they've got something cooking here as Shorzy goes down looking. Makudowicz gets out of the jam. And Bauer Dom Saramusi strikes out Woofington. Minion goes down swinging. And Kent Murphy III goes down swinging.
Hey,
Head
Rogers.
To the top of the 8th. Yes.
Sorry, bud. I know we're live stuff, but you gotta watch the stream on Discord because if you're watching it on Twitch, there's a stream delay.
Oh, I wasn't gonna interrupt you, but I can't see it on the Discord side here.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
Yeah, no, it wasn't showing, so that's why I was just going off the Twitch stream. I didn't want to do that. I know they're probably laughing at me right now. That's okay. Barry Bonds. Hey, Enoch's on the mound. Okay, so go right ahead. We're in the bottom of the 8th.
All right, here we go.
All right. Thank you, Rabbit. Bonds steps in. He's already got the only 2 runs of the game as he lines a single to center field. Bonds is 2 for 4 now with a 2-run homer as Dictator gives up a hit to the big bat. And there's a bunt down the first base line to move by a real name. Ex-Robert drop players as Hayden Andrews steps in and he goes down swinging. Dictator starting to calm down after that base hit. Still on second base, McLaughlin. Base hit. Oh, he's robbed by the first baseman, Stubby McGuire, as we head to the top of the ninth. Still 2-1 AS2. Who's going to come in? It's Petra McPitchyface. That's Petra. And there's a fly ball to right as Kamira flies out. Sawyer Stern. Fly ball, shallow left. The shortstop is going to make the catch. Stargasm, last hope. Line drive, base hit for Stargasm. As there's a runner on against McPitchyface. And McGuire, no, it's Dubson. Dubson, fly ball center field, and that'll end the All-Star game as AS2 finishes off a nice, tidy victory. Lots of pinch hitters here. No real multi-hit games. Big bopper was Hendricks and Bonds for the East. The West, there was RBI by Sneck, and that was about it. A good 2-1 score. It looks like the West, it's going to be Bombs taking the loss in an inning with two earned and 2 strikeouts, as Bloodshine gets the win in an inning with a strikeout. Schumacher, Grimes, and Moosey are all Chicago Kingpins, and McPitchyface will get the save. And your player of the game, well-deserved, is Barry Bonds with a bomb.
Alrighty. So, I just want to make sure that nothing is borked. So, switch over. Perfect. Alrighty. So, let's have a look. It was Sarasota that won, correct? So, we are at the Sarasota Superdome. We can turn this back on because this is the only game happening today since the minors already happened. And let's look what we got.
Some notes for it as well.
Holy,
it's a majors as well.
It's a novel. I don't have a glass of water when it's my turn. Or yeah, you'll start this one, so I gotta get a glass of water. You guys are rating so much here. All right. PBE All-Star Game player notes. Legend starter Billy Greer is playing his 4th All-Star Game. He is 6-3 with a 2.77 ERA this season for the Sloths. Champion starter Justin Sims is having a breakout season. The first-time All-Star is 9-4 with a 2.67 ERA for Death Valley. New York Voyagers reliever Reginald Sivart has made it the All-Star Game as a reliever for the first time in his career. He was previously an All-Star starter 4 times as a starter. In 44 innings this season, he has an ERA of just 1.68. Seattle reliever Jackson DeMarco is an All-Star for the 6th time in his 9-year career. He's on pace for his best season yet with a .51 ERA through 53 innings pitched. Considering everything that's happened, like seriously, DeMarco has had like an electric career so far. So that's great to see. First all-time star, Scott will be representing the Surge. The catcher is hitting .299 with 8 home runs. Dub City from Outer Banks is back for his 4th appearance in the Midsummer Classic. He leads the Legends roster with 3.9 WAR, is on pace for a career high of 7.8. Detroit third base Haywood Dinkle is perhaps having the best season of anyone in the PBE. His 4.2 WAR is already a career high for him, and he's hitting .342 with 15 home runs and 44 RBIs. This is his 2nd All-Star appearance. Naz Hamed of the Rougarous already hit 23 home runs this season, putting him on pace for an incredible 46. As his OPS of 1.025 would be a career high if he can keep it up.
Wouldn't that be just amazing? Him and Pluto went back and forth last year, and he just blows away Pluto this year.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know, Hamad always seems like he's one of those ones that whenever I run the test sims for the Rougarous, he always like blows up sometimes. So this has just got to be one of those times. He's got the special water that Pluto had last season, I think.
I have no idea what you're talking about. The bar don't serve no special water there, Chief.
Oh, geez. All right, we can see the matchup here for everyone across the board. But we will get this one going. So you're up to start. Actually, while you start, I'm going to go grab a glass of water.
Okay, I guess I'll do the first 5 if that's okay with you, so you can have your drink.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I will get us started. As the first as there's strike 3 to the first batter, and another strikeout for Sims. Here's the pitch as Swerve goes down swinging after Dub City, and there's a drive by Ruiz, deep right center, and that's a third out of the inning. As Beauregard steps in, he waits for the first pitch from Greer. Greer delivers a ground ball, and he barely gets him on a snap throw to first. On away, DiStefano Jr. takes ball 4. It's a walk. Gotta watch out for him. He's a speed threat as Dinkle steps in. Dinkle hits a lazy pop fly to the second baseman, Jimenez, and there's 2 down. As that's ball 4 to Alderson, DiStefano Jr. moves up. And here comes the ever-dangerous Naz Hamed. Greer in a real problem here, and he goes down swinging. Naz Hamed, with 2 on, goes down swinging to end top of the first. As there's Tuplon, the Raptor. He hits a drive, center field. The center fielder is underneath it. He makes the catch. On away, Willie Colon. Here's the pitch. As there's a base hit past the second baseman into right field. Colon's on. He's got some speed. Chris Jimenez. And Colon is going. No, and almost no throw at all as the runner is safe. And there's a strike 3. Drop third strike. Throw to first, and Jimenez is out. 2 down in the inning for Linus Riverboat. Riverboat. Rounder. Second base. And the pitcher gets off the mound and throws him out. That's Barry Benson. A very nice play. Here's Crush Jacob. Timmy throws to Jacob as there's a ground ball to second, over to first, 1 away. And Ace Carter. Ace Carter goes down swinging. Timmy looking sharp so far. There's a line drive base hit for Sailor Twift to right field. And Scruff McGruff, Sea Serpent, goes down looking. Timmy with a solid inning. Giovanni Sanchez faces Spacok. As here's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, drop third, strikes aplenty. As Spacok makes it to first base, stand up, bunts at it and misses. And that's strike 3, he went around, says the umpire. And there's strike 3 looking. Sanchez is set down 2 in a row, and then he hits Kirk Swerve in the back. And here's the pitch. Fly ball, shortstop, and that's the final out. As we see Beauregard facing off against Kagamine. Kagamine delivers a line drive left field, and that's going to be out number 1. Here's the pitch. DiStefano grounds to short, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the third. Drive center field over his head. Haywood Dinkle is sliding into second base with a ringing double off of Rin Kagamine. And here's Elliot Alderson. Alderson, base hit center field. They're sending the runner. Here's the throw. Here's the play. He's safe. And we have a 1-0 ball game. Elliot Alderson, as Naz Hamed grounds to the pitcher. And that's the end of the inning. As Tuplon steps up. Yes, I do. And there's strike 3 to Tuplon as Cologne steps in against Remy Ratatouille. And Ratatouille gets the next hitter to go down swinging. He strikes out the side as Blonde, Cologne, and Jimenez all go down swinging. Tom Riddle's now in the game against Crush Jacob, but he takes a walk. Ace Carter. Rounder through the shortstop into left field as there's now 2 on with nobody out for Stellar Twift. Ace hits center field. Here comes they're holding the runner over at third as Jacob is now on third. Base is loaded. Fly ball to right, and that's not going to get the job done. As here's the pitch, swing and a miss. Drakenberg's down swinging. DiStefano's going to fly out to center field as Riddle gets out of it. 1-0 lead, top of the 5th. John Barron for the Apex in to face Linus Riverboat. Riverboat hits a drive to right field, and it's going to be caught by Gruff McGruff. Here's the pitch. McCock grounds to shortstop over to first base, and there's 2 down. Barron pitches to stand up, base hit left field, as that'll bring the time. And there goes the runner, swing and a miss, throw down to second. He's safe. Dupp has a stolen base. And there's a grounder to short, and that'll end the top of the 5th. 7 hits so far in the game as Davis Campbell steps in, pinch hitting. Jenkins Miller delivers, and there's a base hit for Davis Campbell as he's on now for Elliot Alderson. And there's strike 3 swinging. Miller gets the strikeout of Alderson, and then he walks Hamed. Better choice than that. Grounder to third. Duplan turns the double play. 5-4-3, and we head to the top of the 6th for Rabbit.
Well, I feel like most All-Star games, it's like the last couple of years, it's been one team's put up all the offense, and then it's like a 9-3 final or something, but these two have been really close, so makes for an exciting All-Star game. Stolen base there, so good start to it as Kirk Swerve puts himself in a scoring position, and Stan Antonio sacrifices himself to move the runner up. A walk here for Bodner, so Cologne with the chance to get them tied. Another stolen base attempt. They pitched out, and they toss him out at second, so good play there. But a single is going to make that, unfortunately, not able to end the inning, but they eliminate it to 1. More stolen base attempts happening, and that one is safe. So we are just piling up the SBs, but a swinging strikeout by Knight is going to leave this at a tied game here. Ace Carter steps up against George Washington Crab and is going to stare at a strikeout. Sailor Twift, swinging strikeout. And then another swing as he sits down the side in his 1 inning appearance. So nice job coming in there. A Riverboat long dribbler. Second base will pick him up, toss him out at first. Spacok tries to go up the middle, but no dice. As Matata steps in and is able to put that up the middle. So runner on first. He is known to steal. We'll see if they go steely. They are. And he's safe. So runner on second. 2 outs though. Ramirez gets beamed with it, so gets a free pass to first and a bruise to boot. Benny Rodriguez goes down swinging, so no dice. We're tied at 1s here with teams pretty much identical stat lines for hits. Swinging strikeout there. Sivart is in now. Jay Doctor gets under it, but not enough as it is caught. Campbell goes down swinging. So another quick inning here as offense is not doing a lot. Jackson DeMarco, we just talked about them, walks their first batter. Bodner steps up. Antonio up first. A little not enough on that to turn the double plays. They get the runner up first as there's a fly out there. I don't think they'll send the runner. So stranded at second is Antonio still as Trevin Knight, teammate, stares at a strikeout as DeMarco gets out of the inning. No harm, no foul. As we are into the bottom of the 8th here. 1-1. See if the pitchers can keep it up here as Vivi Zielman gets a fly out to center field. Munson comes in. Swinging strikeout. Walker's in now. And that's going to be a fly out to center field. As another quick inning. We are in the 9th. Will we get some free baseball? We'll see. KBK in versus Troy Precinct. There's a strikeout. Johnny Pluto. That's a fly out to center field. Will be caught. As Akuna Matata gets a piece of it but can't put it in the gap as a quick 1-2-3 chance to walk off here. We'll see if the champs can get it done. Eagle Eyes, I think this is their first at-bat. Strikes out. We Dem Boys comes in late in the 9th. A little bloop right to the second baseman, and MVP Thomas Rose grounds out. So we are going to extra innings. Free baseball for all. Dirk Diglett makes an appearance in extra innings. That's the third base. There's your first out. Swing strikeout for Rodriguez as Catsup finally gets in the game here in the 10th. So those people who wouldn't have got in are getting a chance now, as Rodriguez Jr. is on the plate, or on the mound, sorry, as Drakenberg flies out. J Doctor. There's a ground out. Campbell. Swinging strikeout as we are going to 11. I wonder how many pitchers they have if they're going to run out here. As Ryden Dirty is on the mound now, and a fly out here by Bodner. Cologne to the third baseman. Can't beat out the throw as there's a second out. Trevin Knight. That's going to the gap. That's going to be at least 2. As they throw it in and hold him there. 2 out, man on second. KBK with a single can put this home, but ground out there is going to give the champions another chance. Rodriguez Jr. in for his second inning. That's over the head of the center fielder as Bro is going for 3. A leadoff triple, exactly what you want to try to take this home. Sack fly will win it now. Stacking paper, though. Can't get that out of the infield. Walker. Swinging strikeout. Oh, Eagle Eyes. That's right to the outfielder as we're going to 12. Right and dirty.
Steps in.
Yeah, you can take it over. Have at her.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's all
Pluto
good.
flies out. Matata strikes out. Just going to say, it makes you think back about the majors in Miller Park as Dirty delivers, and that's a strikeout of Burrow as we head to the bottom of the 12th. Weedham Boys. Line drive, and there's a hit as Boys leads away from first. Thomas Rose. Left field. Gone! It is out of here. Thomas Rose with a walk-off home run in the All-Star game. And that is one hell of a way to end it. Thomas Rose with a striking blow as the Legends Conference, there was one multi-hit game, and that was Willie Colon, 2 for 5. Sailor Twift went 2 for 3. And the only hit for Thomas Rose is a 2-run walk-off home run as we move down to the pitching. And it looks like the loss is going to go to Rodriguez Jr. as he goes 3 innings, but he gives up that big walk-off in the bottom half of the 12th inning. Angley gets the blown save, and Dirty will get the win in 2 innings of work. And with the walk-off homer, it's Thomas Rose is your player of the game for the All-Star game for the majors.
What a beauty. Of all the people to do it, I'm glad it was Rosie. Total favoritism there, I understand.
Hey, I hold nothing against it.
I like the nice close-up of his face there. It's just zoomed right in. All right, so I don't think there's games for the next 3 days anyways due to the break. If I see this right. Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to be skipping right ahead here all the way to the 7th. So we're going to go... Oh, no. We got to do it because I know someone will say something. We'll hit save first. Perfect.
Yeah, always save your work.
So move forward
I know,
1.
because it sucks if you don't.
Yeah. There's the 4th. There's nothing going on the 4th. And nothing going on the 5th.
Yeah, we're just quick simming at this point.
Nothing going on the 6th. And there we go. We're up to the 7th. We are doing the Void Boys against the Makos.
And it's Aberdeen and Kagamine.
Alrighty, I am almost positive there was something for this to read off. Or it wasn't this one? There's something for Indy, Nashville, and Sarasota. Okay, so we got nothing. Freeform bet, mods. Whatever you want to do, we can line up here. Just looking at the lineup, Void Boys obviously got quite the advantage. We got a tie here for the catchers with Encarnacion versus Harwell. Dawson Jr. does have the edge on Mr. Pretzelman. And then Old Man Menard is outclassed by Old Man Camden.
I'm glad to know I'm not the only one who called him that when he was in our LR.
At this point, I think Menard has to take one of those like chairs that you sit in when you go to Walmart just to get to the batter's box.
Okay,
you just hear the slow.
There's no animosity behind that because he is an older man on a team that he's played for before. I like this pitching matchup though. Kagamine, not as good against the Void Boys, but then you got Pax Abadir who's only started one game against him, it looks like, and that was a really good game for him. So I still think it's anybody's game here. Maui can come back and upset the Void Boys. The Void Boys could beat Maui. I like this matchup regardless.
Hey, Shu, thanks for the sub, bud. Was that 18 months? Wow. No, Swerve, most of the time when we do the stream, it's sorted by lineup. I kind of like doing it by position better because then it gives you kind of a better picture of like who's outclassing who as far as the sim considers at each position. But if you just do by lineup, there you go, what you guys are used to.
I was going to say, Old Man Shu's still kicking along. He's actually batting 1,000 against Kagamine in the only time they faced off.
So we got who wins. Not a huge amount of bets. Void Boys climbed up to 5K at the end, so if the Makos win, someone's going to make a profit there, that's for sure.
Got to make that money for the Hall of Fame equipment.
For sure. Alrighty, we will get this going here. So I will start this off.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I love how the email things pop up there. All the junk mail.
Oh, it's a beautiful stadium.
Alrighty, so I'll lead off walk there. That's grounded out, but they're just going to get the leadoff runner there. Runner's going to steal second. Runner on second. 2 outs to work with for Swerve, and he gets a piece of that, and that is gone. Quick 2-0 lead. See ya. That one is out of here as the Void Boys take an early 2-0 lead here. So Kagamine getting a little bit roughed up. 1-7 record, obviously not great, but Shu flies out. And then Daytona grounds out as we saw a little bit of a slide to the left there as he picked that up. That is off the wall as we got a double there. Yeah, that's the last thing I need, Dub City, is someone to send me something. So I gotta like disable that somehow so it doesn't even pop up. There is a little bloop there that he's going to aggressively run to second. So you get a runner at second, and now this lead just come to half quickly. But a fly out there.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh, a poor choice to run there. As that was Daytona. That was like, don't you dare run on me, fool. I'll throw you out by a mile. Swinging strikeout there. Encarnacion stares at that one and takes a free pass to first. Swinging strikeout there. As Menard grounds out as a 0 on the board for this inning as they start off quickly with that 2-shot bomb. There's a leadoff walk there for Harwell. Johnson gets a piece of it. That's got some distance, and that is gone as we have another home run. See you later as the Makos get out in front as primetime predictors sweating a little bit, I think. That is going up the middle, but will be picked up as they are tossed out at first. So the first out here, so still some room to work with, but McNasty strikes out as Abadir trying to recover after that as a nice recovery there as he gets 2 strikeouts in a row to end it. Barbados Slim grounds out. And there's your first one. That's popped up and will be caught as the shortstop makes a shift to take that one away. Kirk Swerve. Can't swerve it past, but he beats out the throw as he chugs those legs, and he is going to steal a base too, so he's just going nutso out there. I think that one will be caught by the center fielder as they can't squeak it over his head, so Voyager's still trailing as Maui's up 3-2. That's up the middle as Hunt's Ketchup gets on a first. Here comes the stolen base attempt, and he gets there with time to spare. That's his 14th of the season. Camden goes down swinging. Dawson Jr. puts that into the corner. This is going to double their lead as he gets all the way to second. 4-2. Maui is out in front now. That one's popped into right field. We'll see if they try and run again. I think they've learned their lesson as he returns to second. That one's right at Daytona, and he catches that at his ankles as I thought that one might have been going past him, but no bueno. So Maui has put runs on every single inning here. We'll see if the Voy Boys can answer. Jackie Daytona sneaks a little single through. Bunt there. They'll take the out to move the runner up. Encarnacion puts that one into the corner. This is going to be 4-3 as he chugs his way to second and makes it in there. No throw. 4-3 as they chip away at this now. Woof Ruff able to draw the walk as Kagamine in a bit of trouble here. And Menard grounds out to first, so just one. Slim sneaks that by. Will they get 2 here? Here comes the second runner. And he's safe. So the Voy Boys back out in front. Primetime predictors, like I said. Breathing a sigh of relief here. There's your third out as they'll get back in front here. 5-4, just by the slimmest of margins. We'll see if they can shut out Maui for an inning here. They have not had a lot of luck. As that is over the head of the center fielder as there is a leadoff double. Oh, this game was not primetime, right? No, that's my bad then. I guess it's just the bet predictors then who are sweating. That one's hit. Nice diving catch. Steals what could have given them a tie game. That's popped up and caught in right field. And that's going to do it. As we head into the 5th. Quick check the out-of-town scoreboard. Boise is up 2-1. Detroit and Nola tied at 1s. Providence crushing San Antonio 13-1, and it's just in the 4th. Cancun ahead of Indy 2-0. Buffalo and Van tied at 2s. And Seattle is squeaking by Nashville currently as Voy Boys here threatening again. That's into the gap. They're going to hold the runner at third though with 2 outs. Not sure. I probably would have just sent him. Encarnacion stares at his strikeout. So threatening, but nothing going there as the Makos try and get this tied / in the lead if possible. Catsup walks. Didn't like the look on Camden, I guess, so Abadir beans him. 2 runners on. Dawson steps up. There's one, and that's all they're going to get, as that is tossed out second. This one's hit right to the outfielder. Here comes the throw.
Oh.
Good relay, but just didn't make it in time, as they do tie it. Starting pitcher is out as Gunk is in, and he's going to get him out as we head to the 6th. Take her away.
Well, they're sure ballsy for a couple runners who been thrown out. Seltzer delivers as there's a Bark Wolfroff ground out to first. And here's the pitch. Old Man Menard is not going to beat that one out as there's another ground out to first. Seltzer delivers as there's a fly ball by Slim, and that's caught on the infield by the second baseman as we head to the bottom of the 6th. And there's a drive deep right, and it's untied as Big Beef Johnson has another home run, his second of the game, and it is now 6-5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Maui takes the lead off Tony Gunk. Emerson goes down swinging as up steps Connor McNasty, the center fielder, and he grounds to first baseman to the bag as 2 down. Riddle McGee. Line drive to center, and that's the end of the 6th inning. Long home run for Johnson as we head to the 7th. Stormblast delivers to Rodriguez. Grounder to first, 1 away. Hot hitting Kirk Swerve. Goes down swinging. Stormblast strikes out Swerve, and there's 2 down for Tom Shue. Old Man Shue, what are you going to do? And that's what he's going to do. Deep right center, gone. Tom Shue right on cue as he ties this game up as 6. And the bettors are looking sweatier and sweatier by the moment as Stormblast delivers, and there's a line drive base hit by Jackie Daytona to right field. 2 down, top of the 7th, Stormblast delivers. Fly ball, shallow right center, Pretzelman's underneath, and he makes the catch.
It's a good game going back and forth.
Ties 6. As top 7, here's the pitch. Grounder to second. Ketchup is out. Gunk starting to finally calm down. As there's a line drive right to the second baseman. And Dawson Jr., base hit left center. He's going to go for 2, and he's going to beat it with a feet first slide. As Offord is going to step in now. Go ahead, runs on second base, and he's going to go down a swinging. Gunk goes 2 innings. 2 solid innings. Bottom of the 8th. Stormblast delivers, and it's a base hit for Encarnacion. Not the fleetest of foot, but he's on. As there is a line drive into left center field. That's a base hit. He stops at second base. Wolfroff with a base hit. Old Man Menard bunts down to third. He is safe. The bases are now loaded for the leadoff man, Barbados Slim. Slim with a liner back to the mound. 1 on, bases. And there's going to be 1 run scores, 2 runs score, 3 runs have scored as Rodriguez has busted it open. A 3-run triple for Benny Rodriguez to give the Voyagers a 9-6 lead. All Delhi is in to replace Stormblast, and there's a base hit by Swerve, make it a 10-6 ball game. Boys are really pouring it on here. And there's another base hit. That's into the left center field gap. Here comes the runner to third. He's going to stop there. Tom Shue with a double. Jackie Daytona steps in. He goes down swinging. Delhi gets the second out of the inning. And Pretzelman strikes out. 4 runs in the inning. And there's a base hit for Harwell. Tony Gunk into his possible 3rd inning of work, and there's a check swing. No swings was the umpire. Johnson walks. Nick Emerson. Emerson, base hit. They're going to hold. No, they're sending him. He is safe. This 10-7. This isn't over yet. Sivert is in. There's a fly ball to center. And that's the first out. Riddle McGee. McGee, 6-4-3, ends the threat. Top of the 8th. 10-7 Voyagers over the Makos. Encarnacion facing HO, or Acho, as there's a nice catch in center field by McNasty. Delivery, swing, and a miss. Wolf Ruff is down on strikes. Old man Bernard. The lazy fly to left, and that'll be out number 3. Bottom 9. Ketchup will lead it off. And he grounds to second over to first, and that's the first out. 2 outs left. Camden grounds first. They go the short way, and there's 2 down. Dawson Jr. Swing and a miss. Right as Sivert ends the game with that strikeout. As the Void Boys come back with a 4-run 8th inning and win 10-7. Key contributors in the game include Kirk Swerve, who went 3 for 5 with a 3 RBI game. We also have a multi-hit game from Shu, Daytona, and Encarnacion. Maui, there's multi-hit games from Dawson Jr. and Heinz Ketchup, as well as Beef Johnson with a 2-homer game. We go down to the pitching. And the winner is going to be Tony Gunk. He's now 2-3 on the season. Server gets the save, and the blown save, and the loss is going to be to Stormbless, netting a third 5 earned. As Beef Johnson, in a losing effort, is going to be your player of the game.
Crabs, as we saw, crushing the Sloss 14-3. All the offense was in the beginning of the game, so they did take the foot off the gas there. 6 RBI day for Mr. Giannis Krustis. Clearly feeling it after the home run derby. Slokening with 3 for himself as well. Murley is going to get his 6th win of the year. Going 8.2 innings, almost getting the complete game, but not quite, as Davies takes the L, only lasting 2.1 before getting the hook, and your player of the game is Giannis Krustis.
And the Surge sneak past the Vandals as they win 5-4, improving to 24-31. Key performers for Buffalo include Ruben Ramirez, 2 for 4, and a 3 for 5 day from Hudson Lane, as well as 2 for 4 from Cena Jr. Multi-hit games from Andrews and Shrub as we move on to the pitching. Schramm gets the win. He's down to 1-2. Ginsburg gets the save. 12th save for them. Echemedes ends up winning, taking the loss, is now 3-5, and your player of the game with a 7-inning effort gets the no decision is you need to calm down.
Raptors beat the Aviators 6-1, both teams 9 hits, but obviously the Raptors making a little bit more use of theirs, as Dan Halen goes 4 for 4 in the losing effort, putting 1 ribby up for his efforts. Sabor, 2 for 5, 3 RBIs. Radiant Sam also having a good game, 4 for 3, 2 ribbies. Ripspad is going to take the L. Can't get to that milestone quite yet, as they only last 6 innings, as Riddle is going to get their 8th win of the year. Your player of the game is Radiance Ham.
All right, we have Barry Benson with a great performance. He gets the shutout. 2-0 Toros get the win. Key contributors, and there's only 1 multi-hit game, and that's Wander Franco, who went 2 for 3. For the Toros, there's 1 multi-hit game, and that was Andrew Myth. As we move on down to the pitching side, Bolanos takes the loss. They drop to 9-3. And Benson gets the win, moving on to 5-6 with an 8-inning effort. Law gets their 6th save, and Barry Benson, with the strong effort, gets the player of the game for the Toros.
Stars are able to take this one off the Sea Serpents as they put up 2 up in the top of the 8th to take it 5-3. MVP Rose going 2 for 3, 2 RBIs on Nashville's side. Top of the lineup trying to get work done with Fartinghouse and Campbell, but falling up a little bit short. Shigano is going to get the W with Parker Parton getting their 6th save of the year, as DeMarco actually gets their first loss in a relief appearance, as the ERA is up to a crushing .81 now. Player of the game is Thomas Rose.
Sarasota gets the loss as Death Valley wins 10-5. For Sarasota, there's no multi-hit games, but there is a three-run homer by Weedham Boys, and I think there was only two players that didn't have multi-hit games for Death Valley: Walker Alderson, Edwards Doctor, and with a three-hit game. We move on down to the pitching. Smaxon drops their 13th straight as they're now 0-13. Remy Ratatouille goes 9 innings, giving up 5 runs, improving to 10-1. Your player of the game is going to be Crush Jacob in the winning effort.
Last but not least is the Detroit Demons as they beat the Rougarou 6-1, as that was tied for quite a while until we hit the 7th inning. Haywood Dinkle going 3 for 4 with 1 RBI for Detroit, as we had a 3-hit game for Beauregard. That unfortunately did not result in a W. Is it Duckworth? Yeah, Duckworth Lewis gets their 7th win of the year, pulling themselves above 500. Strong 7 innings pitched as Mr. DeFerrari takes their 5th loss. Player of the game is Duckworth Lewis. There is no minors games today, so we are going to move forward today. We're going to hit save. And let's have another quick look at our matchups. So today is 7-8. So we got 2 days of quick sims. And then we'll hit up the Indianapolis and the Nashville Stars. Fun fact, every single time I've streamed the Stars, they have lost. So we'll see how that goes. Still no minors games today. I hope there's not something messed up. Okay, they play tomorrow. Okay. I feel better about the situation now. All right. First up, okay, I see Derek is muted, so I will jump on this one. Voyagers take this one over the Makos, 7-5 in extra innings. They put up 2 in the top of the 13th, and it is enough to hold on, as those teams have been having a slugging match as we have a combined... Can't see? Did I not put it back? Okay, sorry, there you go. My bad. Thanks, you, Taco. As combined 27 hits. I know, I'm sorry, fellas. Too many screens to jump through. As everyone gets a hit for New York, except for poor Woof Ruff, as he is left out in the cold. Maui is able to get hits for everyone in the losing cause. Sivert is going to get a blown save, but Price will pick up the W as Maui burned through the pitchers this game. As a Dirty Dog is going to get the L in the relief appearance. Player of the game is Tom Shu. Sloths take this one 2-1 over the Crabos. So after we saw a blowout, we see a very tight game. Only multi-hit game coming from Pork Chop Sandwiches as they put an RBI up for their efforts. Wow, combined 11 strikeouts for Providence as a lineup. Mr. Rich Evans goes back to 500 as he takes his 5th loss of the year, as Rodriguez Jr. will get the win out of the pen after his all-star loss. Player of the game is Billy Greer. Vandals beat the Surge 3-1. Both teams only 6 hits each. Rusty Guntz going at 2 for 4 in the losing cause. And the only multi-hit game for Vancouver coming from Mr. King. Moving on down, Mr. Schramm is going to take the L in only his 1 inning appearance, as Fuji will get the win, but a blown save to add to it as Economides gets the save. Their 3rd. Player of the game is Wade Sillems. Aviators beat the Raptors as they get 4 runs in the last 3 innings to sneak by them. Dub City going 3 for 5 and 5 RBIs at the top of the lineup. A big game from him. Toot Bland going 2 for 5 with 4 RBIs for Boise as the number 1 batters were out with a vengeance. Moving down to pitching, Flam McDonald will get the W out of the pen as Hunter Sky gets their 5th save. as Jenkins Miller will get their third loss and a blown save, so double ouch for them on Boise's side. Player of the game is Dub City. Econ Omides? Omides? I'm telling you, we need to... When are we going to hire a linguist? When is there going to be a PBE linguist where someone can just, like, you know, translate the stuff and make a master sheet for us? There you go, Hummus. You guys are always looking for jobs, to create jobs. There you go. Death Valley just squeaking by the Supernovas. Supernovas are sniffing for that win number 5. Maybe we'll see some when we go to stream the game. 5-4 is your final as 4 hits, and they're able to get 4 runs out of it. A couple multi-hit games here for Jacob, Boss, and lots of A's, as he actually goes 2 for 2 with a walk. Warner takes their 15th loss of the year. That ERA is still above 9, as Morgan gets their 8th win and Precinct gets their 11th save. Player of the game is Stephanie Morgan. Sea Serpents get a bit of revenge, as actually the Stars had the lead in their hands in the top of the 9th, but then a walk-off is able to take this for Seattle. There's not a lot of hits again, as we only have 12 combined. Munson with the only multi-hit game for Nashville, as it is Malott who goes 2 for 3 with RBI and a walk. Parton goes down 2 and 4 now, as he just had a save and then now takes an L. Hodder gets the W out of the pen, as Crocodile actually lasted 8 innings before getting the hook. Player of the game is Cantaloupe Crocodile. Rougarous going to 36 and 20 as they beat the Demons 5-2 on 11 hits. And that's always crazy when you see that, when you see, like, the game's pretty close, but the one team just, like, did not put up hits. Blamo, 2 RBIs in the losing cost to Detroit, but it's middle of the lineup as with Hamad and Hafner putting in work, responsible for 5 hits and 4 RBIs. Cato drops to 5 and 5 as Rainier picks up their 9th win, and McThornbody gets their first save of the year. John Rainier is your player of the game. Last but not least is Apex beating the Toros 6-4 as Toros try to make it interesting late, as another game where just like 4 hits, 4 runs completely out hit them, but it was closer than it would seem. Tsunami, Swift, Quinn all multi-hit games, with Swift picking up 2 ribbies. Actually, Eagle Eyes 4 for 5 at the top of the lineup there. Lagoose is going to get his 6th win, with Dangley getting their 6th save, as Bruised-Dar Lemonade getting their 5th loss of the year. Player of the game is Shifty Lagoose. And we talked about it. I don't think there's minors games, so we can move ahead. No majors today. I believe today was another quick sim. 7-9, yes. Wheelers beat the Lemurs 11-3 on 15 hits. Combined 26 hits between the team. Mr. Barry Bonds going 3 for 4 on Louisville's side. We had a 3-hit, 4-hit game for Woofington and Rude, both getting 2 ribbies for their effort as well. Wow, 3 walks for Condor. Wasn't putting the hits in, but it was drawing the OBP up. McCoy takes the L, their 7th of the year, only lasting 3 innings, as Somerville actually goes 6 and gets their 10th win, getting to double digits. Player of the game is Bobby Roode. Kingpins beat the Firehawks 7-5 on 9 hits. Firehawks put up 4 late, but just isn't enough. McGuire goes 3 for 4 in the losing cause. Kind of really just an even offensive game here for the Kingpins. Thompson gets their 8th loss of this year, only lasting 2 innings before they get the hook. Couldn't even strike out a batter. Rodriguez Jr., wow, another Rodriguez Jr., Yanko, gets their 5th win of the year, lasting a good 5 innings. Player of the game is Yanko Rodriguez Dynamos beat the Flamingos 8-6 on 12 hits. Flamingos try to make it interesting late, but came up a bit short. McLaughlin 3 for 4 at the top of the lineup. Groves 2 for 2 with 3 walks and 4 RBIs. Good day from him. Carsey is going to get the W out of the pen. Oh, Sid. I was like, we had a kid Carsey at one point, but it's Sid Carsey. Bloodshine gets the loss in only 4 innings pitch, as player of the game is William Groves. Swifties getting ever so close to their 20th win. Beat the Dillos 7-6. Dillos, they have a 3 for 5 day from Williams in a losing effort. 3 ribbies for Rage. What is that? Blake Deeker going 4 for 5, putting up a ribby as well. Loss is going to go to Chart Thoppelhauser, as well as getting the blown save. The good old double ouch. T2 gets their 3rd win out of the pen, with blank space getting their 2nd save. I did it! I did it right? It's technically blank space. Yeah. Player of the game, Blake Deeker. Brew City Bears beat the Hepcats 8-6. 9 hits. As top of the lineup, Honda going 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs and 3 walks. That is an OBP padding day for him. 3-hit game for Factors and Johnson as well on Kansas City side in the losing cause. Kozak is going to get the W as Jet gets their 3rd save. Sharp moves to 7-4. That is a lot of decisions out of the pen. They're a starting pitcher. All right. Player of the game, Martin Honda. Well, that will do it for today. Move forward 1. We're going to hit the old save. And today's matchup is a prime time. We are going to have the Nashville Stars against the Indianapolis Apex. Stars looking to try to get back at 500, but have not had a lot of luck against Indianapolis so far. We have a nice little blurb here. Over-under looks like 1.5 hits for Thomas Rose. Kind of like Hummus said, I don't mind player bets if you're kind of self-deprecating. Like if that was hits against Bongo, I would say do it. So it's up to the mods if you want to do that or not. I would suggest maybe do something else, or even if you want to put the bid against my own player, Bongo, because that way I'm here and it's fun and I don't mind. I'm sorry if people lose money on them. Team notes, though. Indianapolis is tied with Death Valley with the best record in the PBE at the time of writing this, 41-13. They lead Detroit by 8 games in the Champions East Division. Nashville has faded to 3rd in the division, is 15 games behind Indianapolis at 26-28. The series is tied at 3-3 as the teams have traded sweeps in their home parks. Player notes, Indianapolis reliever Doug Dangley has been outstanding out of the pen this season. He has 76 strikeouts in 47 innings and is sporting just a 1.15 ERA. Against Nashville this season, he is 0-1 with a 1.13 ERA across 4 appearances. Apex first base Eagle Eyes is having a breakout season in his 4th year. He's hitting .332 with 7 home runs and just made his first ever All-Star team. Stars second base Thomas Rose is hitting .423 with 2 home runs over his past 7 games. Rose won his first MVP last season and is in the conversation again once this year. Effective relief pitching has been somewhat of a problem for the Stars so far this season, but one bright spot is Honda Shigino, as he has struck out 65 in 44 innings and on pace for a 1.7 WAR out of the pen. So we have total walks 7.5 is what we got on the board. So we're going to have some time to get through this. I always like doing comparison by position so we kind of see. So Apex holding a slight advantage. We got quite a few ties actually as we look at positions comparatively. Bungo struggles against old Dogwood Maple here. a lot of the lineup actually does, is not a single Nashville player seems to hit above 250 against him. Fry is your best bet. As Wander Franco likes hitting against Tommy Mazeroski, apparently. Parm is the better 4-hitter. I think it just relies solely on the overall there, Parm. So if you're rated higher overall than the corresponding person on the other side, then you're just immediately rated better, right? Total walks. People like the under more. We've got only about 2,000 points spent. Not a lot of points getting tossed around tonight. That's okay. Maybe people are saving it for the old playoffs as that closes up. So we will get this going. Mr. Rogers Jr. is still on mute, so we will fly this solo, I guess. Eagle Eyes leads us off. As the Stars are at home, a swinging strikeout. That one's going to the second bases. Rose will toss him out at first. And Zach Mouse must have been looking at him shifty-eyed because he gets a free pass to first, but a bruise to boot. A walk has this looking more dangerous than what the inning had started as Tsunami steps up. That's going up the middle and will drop. So here's going to be your first run of the game as a quick 2 outs all of a sudden turned into a 1-0 lead for Indy here. That is chopped down to the catcher, but they will get them at first. So 1 is what they're going to have to settle for as Bongo Luongo steps up. He chops that, but it has a little too much hang time as it will be picked up by the right fielder, and that is out. Thomas Rose grounds out to the second baseman. Can't beat the throw. Quick 2 outs here. And then Brandon Fry pops up as that is caught as well. So 1, 2, 3, what Nashville had hoped to do, and he's able to get done. Swinging strikeout by Jody Quinn. Dover right to the first baseman is picked up. He's out. And then Franco goes down swinging. 4, 5, 6 up. Booswell to the third baseman. He's out. Munson takes a walk. Mr. Smith steps up to the plate and gets a good piece of it, but a nice sliding catch steals away what looked like a single. Crunk gets that into the outfield. Nice little single there, so we got runners on first and second. And a staring strikeout by Geist as he doesn't even swing for it. Ends the inning here. There's a nice attempt. We'll see if that's counted as an error. It is not, as he's able to just knock it down but wasn't able to make the throw. Free out in the foul territory. That one's got some pop on it, but I think, yes, has a little too much hang time as that is caught in right field. Parmalee gets a piece of that. That's off the wall. It's going to have to settle for, well, a triple's almost as good as a home run as they take the lead at 2-0 now. Pretty much the best outcome if you're going to hit the wall is get a triple instead of a home run. But last guy will strike out as 2-0 is your lead here as Nashville's still looking for their second hit. Luongo gets beamed by Maplewood as that's 2 hit batters now. Maybe we're getting a little nasty here. We'll see. Thomas Rose swinging strikeout. Luongo is safe. He gets his 29th steal of the season. But then Fry swinging strikeout. Bit of a defensive game here so far. As I say that, we'll see if all of a sudden a team will break out as a quick walk and double here. As it was a good relay, but shortstop held on it a little bit too long. So 2 runners in scoring position, no outs. Ground ball here. They'll take the out in order to get the run. 3-0 now for Indy. Nice sliding catch by the center fielder, but again, sacrificing an out to get the runner in. So Not ideal to get the outs, but I mean, you're going to take it if it gets you 2 runs. As they're able to get out of this inning, but the offense is not doing much for Nashville here as swinging strikeout by Booswell. Munson gets a piece of it, though, and that is gone. Solo blast. See ya later. Nashville is on the board, at least, on just their second hit. Staring strikeout by Smith. Crunk draws a walk to keep it going. We'll see if he attempts to steal. He is. But he is tossed out by a country mile as Dogwood Maple gets out of the inning with pretty much minimum damage. Quick first out there as Zach Mouse grounds out. Parmalee, after a triple, says see you later himself as he hits a solo blast. Apparently feeling it this game as that's 5-1 for Indy now as we'll see how much longer Mazeroski is in this one. That's grounded out as they're going to be tossed out at first. Twift, same idea, just a bit shorter, but Rose is able to run it down. Bottom of the lineup coming up from Nashville as Maple is just cruising along here as he strikes out Geist. It's his 6th of the day. Ground out there for Faraday. Longo draws a walk. Here comes the stolen base attempt. He's safe as that's his 30th of the year. Rose is able to get that a drop. We'll see if they can get another one on the board. Just barely beating the throw out. 5-2 as Rose actually aggressively runs to second. Nice heads up play there. Fry trying to go for the gap, but the ball just hangs a little too much as they're just going to have to settle for one there. As Parker Parton in again. This is like his 3rd game in a row he's had a chance on the mound. How many walks? I'm not sure, actually. Normally we have people spamming in the chat how many there are. There's a strikeout there. Runner was going, but not going to make any difference as they get the runner at first. Dogwood has 3. I'm not sure what Mazeroski had. Line drive to center field. Swinging strikeout by Mudson. And Smith is able to draw the walk to keep this going as Maple is up to 98 pitches now, but a flyout in the shallow infield will be caught. Shigano comes in as Parton only lasted 1 inning. That is over the center fielder's head as Slice is getting a stand-up double. Runner in scoring position, all 3 outs to work with. But it's not going to matter. Zach Mouse puts that over the wall and see you later. That's a 2-run blast as no small ball needed here as he cranks that one in. 7-2 is Indy's lead now. Tries to hold up but can't as there's a strikeout. And Johnny Tsunami goes in pretty much the same location, but this one is in the park, but that's going to be a double regardless. Indy keeping this going as Twift steps up, gets a piece of it, but a nice diving catch in left field steals what could have been another double. Jody Quinn is able to hold it up, so there's a walk. That's at least 4 we know of. That's up the middle. We'll see if they make it 8 now. It looks like they're going to. There's 8 now. Nice little single by Dover to keep this going. Franco will stare at a strikeout, but damage is done as Nashville only has 3 hits. So this is a hill to climb, and Dogwood is still in. So, wow, that's his 2nd batter he's been. Apparently, Dogwood does not like the Nashville Stars. That was enough for the pitching coach as Salami Tsunami is in now. And immediately turns a double play. So, quick 2 outs there. Bongo gets a piece of it, drops it into the outfield. Some aggressive running here. Is able to draw that into a double. We'll see if he goes for the steal for third. I mean, why not at this point? But a walk there by Thomas Rose puts 2 on for Fry. Chance to make a dent into this lead. But a ground out to the second baseman is going to end that opportunity. Top of the 8th. Yeah, let's look at the out-of-town scoreboard. A good grab there. So Maui is up 6-2 on Boise. Detroit destroying 15-0. New Orleans up 7-3 against DVS. Seattle and Cancun tied at 2s. We got a stolen base there by Mr. Slice. Sass is up on Vancouver 8-5 as Slice gets a double steal here. Ground out will get the out as Indy both can play small ball and use the power to get those home runs, as Slice just ran the bases on his own to say, you know what, I want to get a run here. As a fly out there will end that, but they just keep chipping away here. It's slow and steady wins the race. And Booswell flies out. Munson puts it up the middle as he gets a single here. Not known to steal bases, so Jimmy Smith will have to get something going here. And he does, as that's a nice hit into the gap here. It's going to send the runner to third. They hold him. Not sure if I want to make that call with the way this game's going, but Crunk stares at a strikeout, so it's up to Geist to put these runs in. And he swings on a inside. That was way in the, free ball area, but apparently liked it too much, so he swung at it. Indy just has to really just cruise control now, as there's one out there for Bird Whistle. There's 2 out, as he's looking to have a good inning here. And a strikeout. So a nice appearance out of the pen there for Bird Whistle. Tsunami looking to get out of this with nothing, but Faraday's able to poke a single through. Bongo steps up, draws a walk, so we got 2 on for the red-hot Thomas Rose as Ichino steps in. That's a pop fly in the infield, so no dice there. Fry, who's still looking for his first hit, flies out as well. As Nashville started off good, is going out with a whimper here, but bases loaded now for Munson. He has 2 hits, I think. And he stares at a strikeout. So a bit of a threat there, but unfortunately not a lot going on. As the Apex take this one 9-2 on 10 hits. Parm pretty much said it right. Small ball and long ball, we just put up runs. Pretty fair assessment. Zach Mouse going 1 for 4, but gets 2 runs, 3 RBIs. Really the middle of the lineup for Indy putting in some work. Walks, we had 12 walks total. So unders, I'm sorry, but overs just crushed it. Maple is going to get his 11th win of the year as he takes it at Nashville. We saw the pregame stats. I mean, he likes pitching against them for sure. Mazeroski takes their 6th loss. Your player of the game is Dogwood Maple. Voyagers beat the Aviators 3-1 on just, 5 hits. Dub City, 2 hits and a losing cause. Barbados Slim, 2 for 4. Mr. Shu, is that a home run? Yep, his 13th of the year, gets 2 ribbies for him. He's kind of breaking out of that slump finally. Beaumont actually goes the distance in the losing cause. Not often you see that, so still a good day for him. Whole Horse gets their 8th win though, as the player of the game is Whole Horse. Sloss beat the Vandals 8-5 on 13 hits. Vancouver, Mr. Josh Sanders in the losing cause, 2 for 4, 3 ribbies. A couple 3-hit games here for Stan Antonio and Trevin Knight. Just saw them in the All-Star game. Johnson, what is that? Icebox Johnson gets their 4th loss as Windsor gets their 10th win. Rodriguez Jr. 10th hold. Another hold for Khan and then a save for Todoroki. Player of the game is Akuna Matata. What did he do? 2 for 4, 1 walk. Yeah, that's a pretty good day. Pretty good day. Mako's beat the Raptors 6-3 on 14 hits. A lot of multi-hit games here for Maui. 3-hit game for Harwell and Emerson. 3-hit game for Westfall in a losing cause. Michael Knightrider gets their 4th win of the year. 7 Ks, 4 walks. Lucas takes the L. Your player of the game is Hunts Catsup. We didn't do Providence. Surge beat the Crabs 3-2 in a close one as the Surge actually walked this off in the bottom of the 9th. Krustis 2 for 3 day in a losing cause. Rusty Kuntz gets some revenge on his former team, going 2 for 4 and 2 RBIs. It was actually him who hit the 2-run blast in the bottom of the 9th to win it. Crab takes the L and a blown save, like we said, double out. Roxas gets their 2nd win. Player of the game is actually Lucky El Charo. Miss you, Manorite. Toros beat the Sea Serpents 3-2. Another walk-off in the bottom of the 9th. Cruz going 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs in a losing effort. As we have a couple multi-hit games here for Carter, Batista, and Hucken and Vettel. Singh gets the L out of the pen. Their 4th, actually, as Waller gets the W. Player of the game is Leo Robert, starting pitcher for Cancun. Well, we saw it. It doesn't look like it changed. We almost had a no-hitter here as Sarasota is able to sneak out 1 to be spoiler. 6 combined errors as defense for either team was not on display. 15 runs. 5 RBI game for Drakenberg. 3 RBI for Blamo. A couple 3-hit games here for Drakenberg and Stack and Paper. Your spoiler is We Dem Boys. Bill the Hill gets their 9th loss, lasting only 3 innings. Vaughn gets their 8th win, almost going the distance. Your player of the game is Ricky Vaughn. Special notes, Nickels and Dimes ties the Detroit regular season record for runs with 4. Ricky Vaughn ties the Champions regular season game record for strikeouts with 15. Wow. Did not notice that actually. Sarasota combined for 17 strikeouts, 15 of them coming from Vaughn. Crazy. Now that I think about it, they almost struck out every single batter in the game. Weedon Boys was the only player to put the ball in play, and it was a hit. So close. Rougarous beat the Scorpions 8-6 as we had a couple runs put up late in the game as Death Valley tried to get back into it, but no dice. Combined 27 hits. 3-hit game for Hamed as well as 2 RBIs. 3-hit game for Jay Doctor on a Death Valley side. The win is going to go to MacDougall with Wright getting a save as Sims takes their 5th loss of the year, only lasting 4 innings. Player of the game is Naz Hamed. Take a look at the minors for today. Swift Steeds get to 20 wins. Squeak past the Dillos 9-8. Combined 30 hits. Everyone in the Dillos gets a hit except for poor Mick Pinguson at the bottom of the lineup. He gets left out in the cold as Belong With Me does the exact same for State College as everyone gets multi-hit, at least a hit. But number 9 slot, not the place to be in this game as Deeker gets 4 ribbies. Chart Thoppelhauser takes their 5th loss and their 5th blown save as Mantix and Strikeout get the win and the save. Player of the game is Red Argyle. Firehawks beat the Kingpins 5-1 on 11 hits. Top of the lineup and bottom of the lineup doing work for California as the multi-hit games for the 1-2-8-9 spots. 2 hits for Danger in the losing cause. Mitchell's going to get their fifth win as Beckett gets their 9th save. Grimes takes their 5th loss. Player of the game is Lizzie Mitchell. Lemurs getting their 22nd win, 6-1 on 13 hits over the Wheelie Boys. Everyone in Louisville getting a hit except for McGee. Apparently 8 spot is cursed in this game for them. 2-hit game for Kimura in the losing cause. Win is going to go to Ronlin. He gets a complete game. You do not see that often in the minors, so congrats to him. Stanger gets their 5th loss. Your player of the game is James Ronlane. Bruce City Bears beat the Hepcats 10-3 on 19 hits. Bats were at work today. I feel like a broken record. Poor Guessford in the 9 spot. Only one without a hit. Those top 4 batters, though, combining for 12 hits and 6 ribbies. Honda, Steve, Doe Jr., and Crux out. Murphy 3, good effort in a losing cause. Win is going to go to Ragnarok. Gets their 6th as Heed drops their 2nd. Only lasting 4 innings. Player of the game is Rock out with her Crocs out. Super Casual, thank you for the raid. 8 is still better than 0, so how's it going, folks? Happy to have you. ITOK. Flamingos beat the Dynamos 5-4. Both teams 10 hits, but a walk-off bottom of the 9th for the Mingos are going to take this one. A couple multi-hit games going around for McLaughlin, Kakeo, and Fielder. Pa gets their 4th loss out of the pen for Dallas as Brady Tom gets their 1st blown save and Papa Freddy gets their 2nd win out of the pen. Player of the game is Becky Quinn. That'll finish us for today. We'll hit the good old save button. Move forward. And that is our last game of the day. So let's have a look. We have 2 Titans clashing for the last game of the day. We have the Sarasota Supernovas against the Detroit Demons. Sarasota coming off of that 17 strikeout loss. That was almost a no-hitter, getting blown out 15-0. We'll see if they have something to prove in this game. Looking at this, we have a tie at least. So remember, Winkle is able to at least tie Newfoundland at Berserker. So it isn't a complete clean sweep for the Demons. Taking a look here, we have some notes. So the projection says Detroit minus 3.5. Honestly, I'm not a betting man, so I don't know what that means. I'm sure other people do. So I'm not sure if you want to put that as the bet. I wouldn't know how to translate that personally. So mods can make that call. So team notes, Detroit enters today with a comfortable margin in 2nd place in the Champions East. Detroit is 6-0 in the series with Sarasota so far. And we'll have one more series after this in late August. Detroit is a challenging team to match up against as they have 5 players all in double digits for stolen bases. Detroit has been playing well lately too, going 13-9 in the month of June, but more notably winning 9 of their last 12. Sarasota is 29 games behind Detroit in the Champions East. Currently, Sarasota is on pace to win 8 games this season. Sarasota has not had a single stolen base this season compared to Detroit's 121 base swipes. Sarasota is on a 20-game losing streak with their last win coming against OBX. Player notes, Detroit's all-star third baseman Haywood Dinkle has been incredible this season. He has an astonishing 1.130 OPS and is first in the champions in OBP, slugging, OPS, WAR, and walks. Quite the resume. Sarasota hitting has been abysmal, but a bright spot for them has been middle infielder Wee Dem Boys, who is hitting .284 with a couple of home runs and is one of the 2 players with a positive WAR in the lineup. Detroit's all-star reliever, Ride and Dirty, is on cruise control. Dirty has only allowed 1 run in his last 8.1 innings out of the pen. Sarasota's top arm is Fug. The former Crab has a 5.05 ERA out of the bullpen. So, did we get a prediction up? I'm not sure. I didn't see if there was one. If there was, it was quick. Did we get a bet up? I'm going to say yes. So we'll get this started. Last game of the day. This is a prime time game. So, honestly, if I were people, I would 100% cheer for Sarasota, just for spoiler and for hilarity to watch them win. This will be their 5th win, but they've won on stream before, right? I think so. So we'll see how they do. Leading strikeout there. Another strikeout there as maybe I spoke too soon, as another strikeout as Dirk Diglett strikes out the side. Lefty Bones in. Not 0-15 like his counterpart. He does have a win to his name, but a leadoff hit by Danny B. Stolen base is coming into play already as there is his 30th. That's high, but looks like it will be caught in center field. Runner does tag up for third, though. Detroit using the speed on the base path. Drakenberg swinging strikeout. Red hot Dinkle. That actually sounds terrible now that I said that out loud. He gets the first. Runners in the corner. And Blammo puts that into the gap. That's probably going to cash in 2 here as he goes. Oh, he held up. Won't matter though, as they double puts 2 runs in. That's popped up to left field and will be caught, but a early 2-0 lead for Detroit here. We them boys, the bright spot for Sarasota. Nice little bloop. There will be no hitter today as he is able to get a single. Olsen strikes out. Obi Poppin strikes out. Onito. There's another hit as they got runners on the corners. As wow, Weedham boys aggressive running goes all the way to third. We'll see if Vanderbilt can put a run in, and he will, as we have a 2-1 game now as he pokes a single through. Remember, Winkle, that is right to first, and there's a freebie there. So they'll just have to settle for 1. Sarasota out hitting Detroit, though, so far. Ground out there for Crashwagon. Ground out there for a Jaguar, so there's a quick 2 outs there. Berserker swinging strikeout, so a 0 on the board for Detroit there. Strikeout there for Foe as Diglett is already at 6. Nice shift there. We'll pick up the second out. That's trying to go up the middle, but will be picked up at the shortstop. So there is your 3rd out. Danny B. That's into the corner. That's going to be at least 2. We'll see if he is feeling steely for 3rd. That's up the middle. They're sending him. And he's safe. So 3-1 lead now as Dimes is able to put that runner in. He's going. And he's safe as they keep adding to those stolen base totals. Staring strikeout by Drakenberg. Haywood is able to hold up to draw a walk. So 2 runners on, 2 outs to work with. Another walk. So we got bases loaded. Stacking paper. Gets a piece of it, and there's no doubt about that. See you later. Grand slam. Nice stat pad, 4 RBI blast by Stacking Paper. Puts him into the 40s for RBIs. As this game has gotten out of hand quickly as 7-1 Detroit leads now. You have potentially a fumble bumble No, they're not going to count it as one. He just wasn't able to make the play. But as Fug is actually in now, in the third already, as Lefty Bones did not last. Strike it there by Diglett. There's his 7th. There's his 8th. And can't get his 9th, but he'll settle for a ground out. Quick 1, 2, 3 as the Detroit batters after the last inning salivating to get back out there. Free pass for Danny B. We'll see if he goes for a stolen base. No, as Dimes strikes out. Drakenberg gets a piece of it, though. This might be 8, as they're slow getting to it. He's getting a triple. The second place home run. He'll take that, though, as that's 8-1 now. And sacrifice, well, never mind. I was going to say sacrificing out to get a score, but we can't catch it first, so free double and a score. Strikeout there. Hopefully a routine play, as fingers crossed it is, as Sarasota's able to get out of the inning, but we're almost at double digits for Detroit here. All walk there for Onito. Vanderbilt stares at a strikeout. That's number 9, as Diglett looks for double digits, and he's going to get it, as there's number 10. Another walk there. So 2 on, 2 out. A cardboard cutout of Derek Jeter. Oh, that looked threatening, but they will be caught in the warning track as Detroit breathes a sigh of relief. A little grounder there. Crash wagon will get tossed out. We'll see how much longer Garcia is in the game. He strikes out the second batter, trying to get out of the inning with a 0. And he will, as nice inning for Sarasota there. Up the middle there for Zach Washington, as they've actually got 4 hits. Not bad, not bad. But well, they'll get the lead off. I was going to say an unorthodox double play, but they're just going to settle for 1. There's a nice hit into the outfield. Hold the runner at second, though. Poppin steps up, 2 on, 1 out. Second baseman takes a run for it and gets the out. Strikeout there, as that will end it for Sarasota in the top of the 6th. Quick look at the out of town. New Orleans up 5-2. Boise up 5-1. As I'm saying that, Danny B solo blast. See ya. As Detroit will not be denied another double digits game for score. San Antonio up 6-2 in their game. OBX just barely above the Void Boys, 5-4. Indy beating Nashville 1-0, as you almost have a no-hitter over there, but Nashville was able to squeak out 1. Cancun beating Seattle 3-1. 2 outs. Dinkle is able to get a single. A little grounder there. Pitcher's able to pick it up, though, and they will get out of it, as Robert Mountain is in now. That's going up the middle there for Vanderbilt. He is on, as Diglett is still in. He's getting close to the century mark. That's hit into the right field, so 2 runners on. We'll see if they keep Diglett in. They will. Gets a piece of that. Will be flown out. There's your first out. Runner does not tag to third. Here comes Sad Pepe in. Double play ball. And they will turn it. So he comes into the relief effort and is able to get the out really quickly. Nice. Stacking Paper gets a piece of that. It looked good, but I think the wind caught it a little too much, so he is out on a very long flyout. Crash Wagon drops a single in. That's into the outfield there, as Jet Jaguar gets a single, so 2 runners on, 2 outs to work with. Berserker stares at a strikeout. Danny B fresh off a solo blast, chops that one to the infield and beats out the throw. So bases loaded for Dimes. Will we see another grand slam? Nope, but he'll settle for a single as that's going to bring in 2. 12 is your total runs now for Detroit. Drakenberg steps up. Double play ball, but they don't need it as they only need 1, so they'll throw the runner out at first. Sarasota going through the motions at this point, just hoping they can get some hits to pad the stats. A nice diving catch by Dimes in center field will take that away, but a single by Weedham Boys. Strikeout there. 1 on, 2 out, and routine ground ball will get the runner at first. Haywood Dinkle steps up and labels that one. Another home run. That one is out of here. 13-1 is your score now. As Detroit does not know what mercy is. They are just taking it to the Supernovas. Fly out into center field for Blammo. Ground out by Stacking Paper. Crashwagon to the third baseman will get tossed out. So after the solo home run, they were able to reel it in a bit. We'll see if Sarasota can do anything here with their last 3 outs. Onito gets a single to lead us off. Vanderbilt right to the first baseman, so they'll get the lead-off runner. Remember, Winkle gets a single. Good attempt, or sorry, good throw to get that in as they hold the runner at second. Swinging strikeout, so last out here to work with. It is all up to Derek Jeter's cutout, but he will swing out striking. 13-1 is your final. Sarasota putting up 10 hits and only getting 1 run out of it, whereas Detroit 14 gets 13. As you can see here, quite a few multi-hit games here for Sarasota in the losing cause. But Danny B, 4 for 4, 4 runs, a walk, and an RBI. Well, that's a pretty good game for him. Stacking Paper with that grand salami, as we saw as well. Bones gets their 15th loss as he only lasts 2.1 innings. Diglick striking out 11. So we had a combined 14 plus 9. So it was 17.5, and I saw the over get paid out, but yeah, shattered. Player of the game is Danny B. Pazuzu, why are you playing Out of the Park 22? You should be watching the stream. Just saying. Boise beats the Makos 10-7. As we have a lot of late scoring games here, as Makos put up 6 in the final 2 innings and make it interesting, despite being down like 10-1, but not enough. Harwell goes 2 for 5, 4 RBIs in the losing cause. Johnny Pluto 2 for 4, 4 RBIs. Mr. Bodner 2 for 4, 5 RBIs. As all the ribbies coming from just 2 players on Boise's side. Kuromochi takes their 7th loss, as Daly gets their 7th win. Player of the game is Vladimir Bodner. Sloss beat the Vandals again. The Vandals are still looking for their 20th win of the year. 8-2 is your final. Wow, not a lot of crazy offense here. Like, top of the lineup putting in work, but just like, you know, 1 hit, one ribby. Everyone's pitching in. Team effort. King George III picks up their 5th win, trying to get themselves back to 500. Takahashi takes the L, their 7th of the year. Player of the game is King George III. OBX puts up 3 late in the 8th to extend that lead and win 8-4 against the Voy Boys on 8 hits. Stretch McGibbon 1 for 3, 3 ribbies. That's gotta be that's a 3-run blast. 2 for 3 day for Pretzelman in the losing cause. Mr. Funk is going to get their 4th win of the year. Flame McDonald picks up their 6th hold. Johnny Toasties, 7-6 now, only lasting 3 innings before getting yanked. Linus Riverboat was actually your player of the game. 2 for 4, 2 Ribby. I can see it. Crabos beat the Surge, getting to the old 30 win mark. 9-4 is your final on 10 hits. Burrow going 3 for 5, 1 RBI to their name, as Herrera and Lane getting multi-hits in the losing effort for Buffalo. Leaf gets their 7th win of the year as the bullpen does a bit of work for them to hold on. Digger Jr. gets their 10th loss for Buffalo. Taking a lot of L's, unfortunately, in the decision for them. Player of the game is Joe Burrow.
Ion and the Apex prevail in a pitcher's duel 2-1. For the Apex, we have Twift, the only multi-hit game for Indy. No multi-hit games for Nashville, but there's a home run off of Dion by Jebediah Crunk for the pitching. Dion moves on to an 11-2 record. Dangley gets their 7th save, and Giovanni Sanchez takes their 4th loss. The player of the game and another dominating effort is Michael Dion.
Derek just randomly appearing out of nowhere again. You don't need to apologize or tell me why you were, but just like, it's like Ninja. You throw a big smoke bomb on the ground and you just appear.
Yeah, that's kind of on me. The Toros and Molly Mitchell take out Sea Serpents. Multi-hit efforts, just single hits from Sea Serpents. Multi-hit game from Batista, 2 RBIs, coming on a home run off of Booze Goozer. Now for the pitching. Goozer takes their 5th loss. They are now 500 at 5-5, despite the solid effort. Mitchell is now 5-5 as well. Jackson Waller, the ex-Raptor, gets their 7th save. Player of the game is going to be Molly Mitchell in another solid effort. 13 strikeouts, not too bad. As we move on to Nola versus the Scorpions lose one, really, as the Rougarous beat them 5-3. For Nola's side, we have multi-hit games for Beauregard and 3 for 5, and Wolf, who went 2 for 5 with 2 RBIs. For Death Valley, we have multi-hit games from Walker and Edwards with 2 RBIs. Russ Jacob with a solo home run. Pitching, Nakamura wins their 8th game. Wright gets their 8th hold. Thornbody their 2nd save. Barnworth, in a strong effort, takes the loss, 7-4. Player of the game is going to be Nakamura, Hiro Nakamura.
We watched that one, so on to the minors. And there was no minors games. All right, so I just want to double check. That was our last game of the day. So everyone, thank you for joining me for this Tuesday All-Star stream. I'm pretty happy we plowed through it in just over 2 hours. So thank you again. Let's get this uploaded, and I will then I will probably post some stuff about tomorrow's stream, because I am a streamer again. Are you guys sick of me yet? It's okay if you say yes. I fully understand. That's 3 in a row now.
I just don't think they were expecting me to keep coming in and out like that.
Yeah, someone said Randy Orton RKO out of nowhere, or it's like the Undertaker all of a sudden appearing outside of the casket and then raising slowly. All right.
No, I don't do those parlor tricks. Not while I'm here. Just when I'm in the bar. That's it.
Right on. All right, so we'll get this uploaded. Get her going.
I know I missed the Sarasota game, but from what I heard, it was Detroit just going ham on.
Oh yeah, Detroit is definitely patting themselves on the back for their last two games. The pitchers are happy, the batters are happy. Yeah. And Parm,
Honestly,
I would say
I
Parm.
think Sarasota is going to have a good team at some point. I know I'm going to get laughed at for saying this, but I think they're going to have a wonderful team. They're real. Yes, they have a bunch of inactives right now, but they're going to have a really good, solid team at some point, and they're probably going to beat these teams. They're trashing them right now. We can laugh now, but they'll be a juggernaut sooner than later.
I mean, I'm not on that narrative in the slightest. There's always that narrative where someone's like, "Oh, our team is gonna, oh, we're gonna surprise this year," and then they just don't because they just can't seem to get the draft picks together or something like that. And Sarasota, unless they draw massive free agents, they don't really have draft picks to begin with. That team is like 5 years out from being 5 years out. Like until we see some crazy change, they've got a lot of work to do. They have to nail every single draft pick and also pray to get some free agents. And I'm not saying that they don't have the ability to do that, but like looking at it right now, she don't look too hot. I mean, Maui is kind of in the same boat. Like, that team has been going to compete any year now, and just, I'm still waiting for it. Like, they're only one of three teams that haven't made the playoffs, and the other two teams that haven't made the playoffs are both expansion teams, which, I mean, Seattle looks like they're going to challenge as soon as next year. Buffalo looked like they could have done it on paper this year, but just have not been delivering. So, yeah, until these teams show me that they can do it, I'm not gonna even assume they're gonna be juggernauts, like you're saying. It's good to stay positive, but I mean, right now, not looking too hot.
In all honesty, when and if my player retires, I would love to be a part of any team. I'm not I'm not going to get myself in trouble saying this, but I'm more than happy to be a part of any organization because especially with the ones I was reached out to by when I was a free agent a season or two ago, I was more than ready to move on from where I was, but I just enjoy the experience of playing for any team. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say I don't want to play here or there. That's not how that works.
Well, it's all about developing culture and everything too with the locker room and all that stuff, right? As long as you can develop it, then even for teams not doing great, if it's still enjoyable to come on, log on, because Discord is a huge part of the league nowadays, then I mean that can be a massive selling point. I just wanted to say thank you. I'm not sure if you're still here, but Legally Blind, thanks for coming, bud. Thank you for the thank you. And I guess we can say, yeah, Master Sheep, it's definitely going to be ages before they can piece it together. I do agree there. And Parm, I don't think they're kicking themselves for, making those trades because those GMs aren't the GMs anymore. So it's more or less like professional sports, right? Where you'll see a GM trade everything to try and go for it, and then they don't get it, and then they get fired anyways. So it's not their problem, it's the next GM's problem, right? So I don't think anyone's kicking themselves regardless.
The only teams I can think of that really did that were the Marlins after their 90 in 98 and then again in 04 because they won the World Series the year before and then they shipped everybody out twice. It's not about who you have on the team, it's about how you use them.
Well, you see it happen. I'm more knowledgeable of like the NHL, right? But it happens in the NHL all the time where you'll see a team just like trade everything to go for it, and then they either and if they don't get it, then that GM's probably fired in a season or two anyways. And honestly, what do they care about? They were trying to get their job and it just didn't pan out. All right, we'll get the last upload button clicked for this since we are done. Let it do its little think here, and then we'll double check to see if it is good. Then I will post this on the server to make sure everyone knows that we are uploaded and good to go.
Oh, come on, Parm. Don't kick them while they're down. Don't do that. I mean, who knows? Maybe in a couple years, Alexander Benjamin will be regressing for Sarasota. You never know. Don't quote me on that either.
Alrighty then. I believe this is updated. Let's just double check. Yes. Alright. So the index is updated. We are good to go. Once again, seriously, thank you everyone for joining us. And I hope you guys have a good Tuesday evening. I will see you tomorrow. It is Miners Day, so it will be all of the Miners team getting a chance to shine on stream. I probably won't get the little game day graphic posted tonight. I will try and get it done first thing tomorrow morning. But for now, I am off to play some Age of Empires 4. I will bid you all adieu. This was Rabbit Sponge and my co-host,
Eric Rogers Jr.
Thank you guys for joining, and we will see you later.